You're an online course creator running one or two of the three types of following ads to grow your business revenue so you can provide for your family, and you're worried that your ad results have tanked because of Meta's Andromeda update, or you already have a successful business too as an online course creator and you're thinking about running ads. Either way, everywhere that you look is Meta Andromeda this, Meta Andromeda that. It's completely changing the ads game. So in this episode, we're just gonna chill. I got my coffee. Actually, it's not coffee anymore. It's after 2 cups of coffee. It's now tea, cinnamon tea, by the way. And we're just gonna talk about how to stay calm and carry on despite Meta Ads Andromeda update. And what I specifically mean here is you don't want to panic. Just this morning, I was talking with my son and daughter at the breakfast table. And one thing that I said was, when we panic, our brains don't work. And the context here is yesterday at the swim club, my son got lost. He didn't see mom, and he started to panic, and he started running around and looking everywhere and not staying in one spot and going to our meetup spot that we had pre-designated. And so he panicked. And my kids thought it was funny when this morning, everything's okay, they found each other, and he was really shooken up. But my kids thought it was funny this morning when I said, we need not to panic. And they're like, Dad, what's panic mean? Or my son asked. And I was like, panicking is when you're scared, but you get so scared that your brain wants you to do dumb stuff. And they both looked at me like, what do you eat, QUÄY.jo? Do dumb stuff. That's so funny. And it is funny, but here's what ChatGPT says panic is. Panic is when someone suddenly feels scared or nervous and has trouble thinking clearly or staying calm. And here's where that applies to your Facebook and Instagram ads. Look, Andromeda, this update, it's a big one, and I'm not going to go into detail about it here, except for to say that it's Meta's solution to a Facebook and Instagram Meta ads landscape right now, where there are a lot more advertisers advertising on Meta platforms. And Meta is attempting to figure out how to show better ads, more tailored ads, more customized ads to the right people. With a huge crowd of advertisers and folks who want to see ads and get things that are beneficial for them. And by the way, Meta does not want to steal your money. Meta wants advertisers to make more money. So if your ads aren't working, there's a reason. We'll get to that. But Meta does not want you to lose money. That's its primary business model, is advertising. Therefore, if it does not figure out how to show your ads to the right people, you as an advertiser, I as an advertiser, will start leaving the platform, and Meta does not want that. So let's just dispel that myth, okay? But they got to show the right kind of ads to the right people, and that's what it attempted to do with Meta's Andromeda update. And yes, many things have changed in your ad account. From an ad manager perspective, I've looked at over 40 ad accounts in this year, 2025. And most of the Andromeda update changes have actually been rolling out in various ad accounts since the end of 2024. So here's what you need to know, and thanks for just hanging out and talking with me if we don't know each other. My name is QUÄY.jo. I am a Meta, i.e. Facebook and Instagram ads manager, solely serving online course creators who are running the following type of ads for their business so they can grow their revenue and provide for their families. I said this at the beginning. Lead magnet ads, launch registration ads to a repeatable launch that you do several times a year, and or self-liquidating offer ads, i.e. Facebook and Instagram ads running to a low ticket offer that has an order bump and that also has an upsell. These are the three kind of ads where once your business is already doing well and your offer is selling organically, you start to experiment with these types of ads and you can seriously, as an online course creator, grow your revenue. Now, the simple ad setup that will work with the Meta Andromeda update, and I'll tell you about not panicking, we'll go back to there, don't worry, in a moment, is that there's just two things. If you loved to test in a bunch of different ad sets, now it's time to test in one ad set, okay? And by the way, at the time of the recording of this video, we still separate out targeting for warm audiences and cold audiences. But you know who you are. If you have a bunch of cold audiences running in like 5 different ad sets, put all those cold audiences in one ad set, okay? We are stacking audiences in one ad set because Meta clearly is favoring big old broad audiences. Speaking of broad audiences, especially if you have a bunch of data on your pixel because you've been running ads, or you just have a business that has lots of traffic and you've had the pixel installed on your website. Then you should try broad targeting. And all that means is choose the country where your clients or your leads should be coming from, choose the age range, and then leave all the other targeting options open to Meta. Meta likes these kind of broad targeting strategies and big audiences. Now, you have heard me say many times at the ad level when we're creating ads that we want to start out with, say, 5 different graphics, and test our way down and 3 different ad copy, and then test our way down all the way to where we have like 2 or 3 ads that are working well for us. If you've coached with me, then you've definitely heard me tell you, as you're managing your ad sets, do not have more than 5 ads per ad set because the algorithm can't decide between those ads as well. Your ad spend can end up getting wasted, yada, yada, yada. Bad things happen. Now, with the Meta Andromeda update that you all have in your account, Meta likes ad sets with more ads. So as an ads manager, I am experimenting with having 10 ads. It's blowing my mind, but it does tend to work. You can experiment with having that many different ads inside of one ad set too. Okay. Now, back to panicking. If your ads were working before and you've seen your results tank, maybe that happened because Meta suggested, oh, turn on this option, and you did without really understanding what it was. Maybe that happened because the way you're targeting, Meta doesn't favor that way of targeting anymore. Quick fix, try broad targeting. The overall mindset here is if something was working before, test different options and iterate on that thing that was working before until it works again. Now, if you're starting off brand new and this is your first time running ads to your already successful online course business, you can start off with broader targeting, but remember that you should test, 6 ads from the get-go. See what ads are working, turn off losers, keep the winners running, bring in new ads that are more similar to the winners. But also now, because of the Meta Andromeda update, you want to make sure more than ever that you have a bunch of different ad creative, okay? Even if you don't get down to changing the messaging a bunch to speak to, let's say, different types of customer avatars or lead avatars, people who want to do business with you or will benefit from what your business has to offer, even if you don't speak in different ways to different pain points or frustrations that they would have, at least have a bunch of different ad creative, and your ad venture, see what I did there, should go well. Right now, if you want me to look at your ads that are already running and audit them, it's a quick 2 business day turnaround. I've looked at so many ads. You can have me look at your ads and tell you the next 3 things that you should change in your ad account to make your ad work better. That's a ad audit, and it is in the description below. YouTube thinks you should tap or click the video right there to continue learning about Facebook and Instagram ads.